Many times I've heard over the years that people who get into drugs and alcohol and become addicted are on a negative path looking for spirituality. That's the first question. The second one...
Yeah, wait, well, no, wait. The first one was, it's a negative pathway, that's a positionality. If it leads to God, it's hardly negative. I would say it's the hard way to God.
But you see it also as a spiritual path, but the slow route, the slow boat.
Addiction is the way of desperation. It's choosing. See, with addiction, you got two choices. You either surrender to God or die. It's a one-way. You can't change your mind and get off the boat. It's a progressive disease. It takes you down to finally suicide, dementia. You don't have any choice. So you either surrender to God or you die. Very strict pathway.
The second question is that ever since I discovered your book, I've been trying to figure out how to incorporate the material into the program, because we are holistically based and we're looking at a lot of different things, detox and yoga and exercise. We really focus on the physiology of addiction.
What kind of addiction?
Physiology or the biochemical aspect.
Oh, yes.
So we're more in the physical, along with the 12-step model and so forth. But I've been trying to, and then you said a few minutes ago that half the population is below 200, so you can't use that as far as kinesiology. So although my experience has been overall that drug addicts and alcoholics, at least the ones that get to treatment, are usually above average, at least the ones we treat.
The disease is physical, mental, and spiritual. And I believe you have to approach all three, including nutrition, making sure they don't go into hypoglycemic relapse. I used to take them off sugar and sweets and put them on big doses of vitamins and send them to AA. You done what you get.
But how would you specifically use what you speak of in a program? Or
I don't.
Do you have any thoughts on that?
I don't. I send them to AA. They don't need anything that I've got to say if they do the program. Because the third step, you're surrendering everything to God as it arises, and including resisting admitting the fact that you have an addiction.
Well, we have our difficulty. We have one program that specializes in professionals. So we get doctors, lawyers, and they don't tend, I mean, we have a mixture, but many of them will not go to, or do not want to incorporate anything to do with AA in their program.
That's pridefulness.
I definitely agree with that.
So I tell them, you got humility in life or pride in death. I don't care which choice you make.
I like that.
I mean, I don't give a damn whether you live or die. You know what I mean? It's something to you, but to me, it don't mean nickels.
I like that answer. Thank you.